Good morning, kids. Today we are going to continue with pair of linear equations in two variables. Exercise 3.1. First question. After tells his daughter, 7 years ago I was 7 times as old as you were then. Also 3 years from now I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. Represent these situations algebraically and graphically. So let's the present age of Aftab equal to X years. Let the present age of Aftab equal to X years. And present age of his daughter equal to Y years. Right? Let's the present age of Aftab equal to X years and present age of his daughter equal to Y years. 7 years ago Aftab's age was definitely X minus 7. And 7 years ago, his daughter age was Y minus 7 years. Now, according to question, X minus 7 equal to 7 multiplied by Y minus 7. 7 years ago Aftab's age was 7 times the age of his daughter 7 years ago. Now X minus 7, 7 into Y, 7Y, 7 into 7, 49. Then X minus 7Y equal to minus 49 plus 7. When minus 7 will shift that side, it will become plus 7. X minus 7y equal to minus 42. This is our equation 1. Now, 3 years from now, after age will be X plus 3 years, and 3 years from now his daughter age will be Y plus 3 years. Right? 3 years from now, if Aftab's present age is X years, after 3 years X plus 3. If his daughter present age is Y, so after 3 years Y plus 3. Now according to question, X plus 3 equal to 3 times Y plus 3. So X plus 3 equal to 3 multiplied by Y, 3Y, and 3 into 3, 9. So X minus 3Y equal to 9 minus 3. X minus 3y equal to 6. This is our second equation. Now, what we supposed to do? We supposed to represent this situation algebraically and graphically. Algebraically, we already showed it in these equations of x minus 7y equal to minus 42 and x minus 3y equal to 6. Now, from these equations, we need to draw a graph, right? Because it is said that we have to represent this situation algebraically and graphically also. So we are having two equations. The equations are, one is x minus 7y equal to x minus 7y equal to minus 42 and second one is x minus 3y equal to 6. We are having two equations, x minus 7y equal to minus 42 and x minus 3y equal to 6. Now we are going to find its coordinates. X minus 7y equal to minus 42. So minus 7y equal to minus 42 minus x. So minus 7y equal to minus 42 plus x and y equal to 42 plus x upon 7. Now find its coordinates x and y. If we take x equal to 0, then y will be 6. 42 plus 0, that is 42 upon 7, that is 6. If we take x equal to 7, 42 plus 7, 49 upon 7, that is 7. Okay. Now second equations, x minus 3y equal to 6. So minus 3y equal to 6 minus x. So minus 3y equal to minus x minus 6. So y equal to x minus 6 upon 3. X minus 3, 6 upon 3. If we take x equal to 0, y will get minus 2. If we take x equal to 6, y equal to 6 minus 6, 0, 0 upon 3, 2. So here we are getting coordinates are for first equation 0, 6 and 7, 7. And for second equation it is 0, minus 2 and minus 2, 2. Right? Now we are having two equations. We are having coordinates, the set of coordinates, and we are having that graph page as well. Right? So let's draw this graph. Okay, x-axis, y-axis. First set of coordinates is 0, 6. 0, 6. This is the point 0, 6, and second is 7, 7. So this is our point 7, 7. Now we join this line, right? And this is the line for that equation, x minus 7y equal to minus 42. And for second equation it is 0, minus 2. This is the point 0, minus 2 and minus 2, 2. Minus 2, 2. This is the point minus 2 comma 2. 0 comma minus 2 and minus 2 comma 2, right? Let's take this coordinate again minus 2 comma 2 because I am having some doubt. Minus 3y equal to 6 minus x, minus 3y equal to minus x minus 6. So y equal to x minus 6 upon 3. So if we take x equal to 0, 0 minus 6 is minus 6, 0 comma minus 2. So, and if we take minus 2, let's take another one. If we take 6 instead of x, if we take 6, so 6 minus 6 is 0, 0 upon 3 is 0. So let's change it 6 comma 0, make it 6 comma 0, right? Now 6 comma 0, this is our coordinates, 6 comma 0. Now we'll join this line also, these points, okay, and we'll produce a little bit both sides. Now these lines are not intersecting here because this graph page is too short, but definitely both the lines will intersect at point, as we can compare them. A1 upon A2 is not equal to B1 upon B2. What is A1? A1 is 1. What is B1? B1 is 1. So 1 upon 1 is 1. A1 upon A2, sorry, A1 upon A2. A1 upon A2, 1 upon 1 is 1. B1 upon B2, minus 7 upon minus 3 is 7 upon 3. So since A1 upon A2 is not equal to B1 upon B2, that means the graph will definitely intersect at point. But here it's not, looks like they are intersecting, but they will definitely intersect somewhere here. So this is the graph, right? Now question number 2, that coach of a cricket team buys 3 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3,900. Later, she buys another bat and 3 more balls of the same kind for rupees 1,300. Represent this situation algebraically and geometrically. So let cost of a bat is rupees X and the cost of a ball is rupees Y. Cost of a bat is rupees X and cost of a ball is rupees Y. 3 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3,900. So according to question, 3 balls means 3 bats and 6 balls means 3x plus 6y equal to 3,900. This is your equation 1. And the second one, she buys another bat and 3 more balls of the same kind for rupees 1,300. Another bat means only 1 bat and 3 more balls means x plus 3y for rupees 1,300. This is our second equation. Now algebraically we represent it. Now we need to represent this on graph. So for that we need to find its coordinates. 3x plus 6y equal to 3,900, 6y equal to 3,900 minus 3x. So 3 we are taking common both the sides, right? So 2y equal to 1,300 minus x. So y equal to 1,300 2. So now we will put those values. Let's take x equal to 300. If we take x equal to 300, then y will be 1300 minus 300 is 1000. 1000 upon 2 is 500. Now what? Let x equal to minus 300. So minus 300 minus minus plus 300 plus 1300 is 1600 upon 2 is 800. Okay. So these are the coordinates of first equation. One is 300 comma 500 and the second one is minus 300 comma 800, right? Now second equation, what it is saying, x plus 3y equal to 1300. So 3y equal to 1300 minus x. So y equal to 1300 minus x upon 3. Now x and y. Now we have to find the set of coordinates, right? Now if we take x equal to 400, 1300 minus 400 is 900. 900 upon 3 is 300. Okay. If we take x equal to 700, 1300 minus 700 is 600. 600 upon 3 is 200. So here also we have got sets of coordinates are 400, 300 and 700, 200. Now we are having coordinates for first equations 300, 500. 300, 500. This is the point 300, 500 and minus 300, 800. Minus 300, 800. This is the point minus 300, 800. Now we'll join those points. And for second 400, 300. 400, 300. This is the point 400, 300. Right? And 700, 200. 700, 200. Now you can see both the lines are intersecting here, right? We found that coordinates where both the graphs are intersecting. Where they are intersecting? At 700, 200. Means x equal to 700 and y equal to 200. The value of a bat is 700 and the value of a bat ball is 200. But this part is not supposed to write. Only we have to represent the graph only, right? And we will write that equation here. X plus 3y equal to 1300 and 3x plus 6y equal to 3900. This line is for this equation and this line is for this equation. And third one is your homework. Question number 3. The cost of 2 kg of apples and 1 kg of grapes on a day was found to be 160. Right? After a month, the cost of 4 kg of apples and 2 kg of grapes is rupees 300. represent this situation algebraically and geometrically. The same thing we have to do. Get the cost of a kg of apple is rupees X for apple. For grape, per kg is rupees Y. First equation would be the cost of 2 kg of apple means 2x plus 1 kg of grape means 1y or y equal to 160. After a month, the cost of 4 kg of apple means 4x plus 2 kg of grape 2y to 300. This is your equation 1 and this is your equation 2. You need to draw a graph of both the equations. Thank you.